Hello, welcome back. This is Final Fantasy XVI. I'm James. We're going to carry on from where we left off last time, which is being eaten by a flan, which is shortly back to front.
Hello there.
So today we're going to start stream by decimating said flan. It's a good use of that word, I think. Decimate the flan. And then we're going to proceed with some more, maybe side quest stuff and then some story. I don't know how many side quests I've got unlocked because I was so distracted by the bad flan. I'm going to get that today, so hold on tight. Let's see how we go. Ooh, flan. Oh, we do have some pet the dogs to do. Toggle. 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 There he is. That's from Laketta. A good old Laketta Scritch. That's the one from last stream. We also have
Get it, boy.
a treat. Oh, little jump in the air.
You all right, boy?
Little Scritch from Sordeo Ventus. This is probably going to be another treat now. We don't count the treat as Scritches. Oh, no, it's the Rasusu Scritch. That's Rasusu Scritch from last stream. Little treat. And then one more from the cow. There we go. Oh, you've been treated today. You have been treated today. Treated well. Right, this thing is to the right, I believe. Is it not? No, it's... I've lost it. Was it there? I've forgotten where it is.
Let's go.
No. How have I lost this thing? How have I lost it?
Faster.
You're going the wrong way! I know. I know I'm going the wrong way. I've genuinely lost it. Right, I remember that. So it wasn't across that. It wasn't across that. It was past here. I'm sure it was like you hugged the cliff and jumped down. That's what I just did then, but it didn't. It didn't do that. Like if I follow the cliff all the way back up. There's a blue bird, which we're just gonna run away from. Wrong way. I know. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to the start. In fact, I can just shortcut back. Oh, there it is anyway. So here's the beacon. Here's the beacon. So what I did was I came down here. I remember coming down here. And I followed the path around until I got to the edge. And then it was like straight over this way, wasn't it? It was straight over here. I don't know how, I was very tired yesterday. I didn't exactly commit to memory. Are you winning? I'm not losing. I can tell you that much. See, I thought it was here. I thought it was here. I thought it was here.
Straight home now.
You were there and turned around. What? It is here. Where is he? Oh, is he hiding again? Is he hiding again somewhere?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ambrosia? The pile is him? What pile? Yeah, Ambrosia would run away. And she's not. She's not running away, so... It's not here.
Thanks, girl.
Oh. There he is. Found him. Alright, let's kill him. Reyes! What a time to raid!
Take us unawares, Tony.
Welcome in. Yeah, I'm gonna guess, do you not want to see spoilers, Reyes? I'm gonna guess that you don't want spoilers. This isn't story, though. This isn't story. Damn it. Just ruined that. What the fuck?
Guess we're all ready.
Fuck it. Fuck, that was close. Thank you for the follow, CDJ. Oh my god, I'm out of potions. This is close. Oh god! Clutch limit. Oh, clutch. Oh. Oh, that was snatched from the jaws of defeat, that was. That was snatched. CDJ, thank you for the follow. Frank is a dog boy, thank you for the lurk. Oh. Good lord, that was clutch. Give me your gelatinous mass. I told you I'd kill it.
Dead now. Whatever it was.
Told you I'd have it. All right, Reyes, I'm going to a spoilery. It's I guess it's not technically a spoiler, but you might not want to see it yet. It's all. So just to warn you. Yeah, that was some trickiness. That was some trickiness. Oh yeah. There you are, Reyes. Reyes raided in. Sorry, I was so in the zone. I was so in the zone with that fight, I completely forgot. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. But yes, of course, Reyes just raided in. Also playing Final Fantasy 16 at the moment. You should consider dropping Reyes a follow, like immediately. You should definitely consider that. Oh god, that was something. Alright, we're all done now. Some stuff to do there. Let's quickly clear all the unread things and then we'll crack on with main story. Yeah, good night, Reyes. Thank you again for the raid. Have a good evening. It was good to see you.
Tome says he's looking for books about Tor. I know.
My knowledge is yours. I have a few new notes that might interest you. I have quite the find for you today. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
What a hype way to start the defeat of that slimy bugger. It was still close. Like yesterday I was tired and I wasn't able to beat it, but today, like, I'm fresh and I still really struggled with that one. Apologize for what happened at Rosalith. I fear what might have been. I heard not you, Gav, and Togglefoots so fiercely once again. You were there when I needed you most, and for that I should be forever grateful. Seeing the city I once came to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with much sadness in my heart, but for the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this all through. Jill, why did she just talk to me? Why write to me? Why write?
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet. But
It's up there, Dr. Chewie, so far.
Right.
It's up there.
Let me know when you find something.
There he is.
Welcome, by the way.
Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Who are you? Cammy?
Mid.
Oh.
When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka
Adjourned.
invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my guild?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
Clive's just out of there. He's just like, this is not my
Storeroom,
problem.
was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
And no spoilers, 16 raid? Some long ass hair. Yeah, she reminds me of Cammy from Street Fighter. Yeah, that same long braid. Hey, Electric Rich, how's it going? It's good to see you. And Dr. Chewie, good to see you too. I was lurking on your stream earlier today, by the way. I didn't get to say hello, but I was there. I did see you today, Dr. Chewie. I saw you started your stream and you forgot to unmute your song at the start.
I'm a busy man.
Amateurish. So amateurish.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
I am the Sid.
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs of the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Yeah, Dr. Chewy. So when you started stream, I thought the problem was on my side, so I was like checking my sound configuration, and I was like,
Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
I was like, what's going on? Why is my speakers not working? Everything's unmuted. I don't understand. And it wasn't even me. Post-work DIY after cooking dinner. That's been my night. Dropping into streams here and there. Oh yeah, good, Electric. I'm actually, I think I'm coming down with my boys. My boy the last few days has had a bit of a sore throat, and I've got it today. I can really feel it.
Have been up to their old tricks again.
Really feel it. It's not pleasant.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they caught her.
Was wondering where you got to.
She's
Mid's
smoking a
back
cigar.
from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
Cheers, Dr. Chewy.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Good old Karen. You got new stuff.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Don't just stand there gawping.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Let's not be greedy now. It'd better all be here.
Do you know what helps me forget about my troubles? Go on, do tell. I'm curious to know.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
Yes.
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done. If I ever am.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
For a part 9-hour extravaganza. I think I've seen one of those before. It was actually really good. Scott Sweet, just do the damn job. Grindstone.
No scratches, all right? my best work, but it'll do. Anything else?
New sword. Got a new sword out of that. Where's this carpenter? Down there. How do I get down there? Leon's completed the game. Yeah, I saw Brunette said earlier that he'd finished it.
How's it coming along?
I'll have to catch up on a series at some point. Because obviously I've been avoiding it for spoilers.
You were born in Russellif, weren't you? Must be hard.
Miss, what's Mid doing?
How the hell? Wait, no, he's there. Oh, for some God's sake, I thought that red circle... I was looking at the wrong icon.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about? Haven't you heard?
Should be enough to keep it. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause.
Oh.
I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Least I could do. They all talk. With the funny voices. Martha's Rest. The following cheatery will be repaid with a swift boot to the arse. Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting. And that last one.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
I shall. Not allowed to get too handsy in Martha's Rest. That's what that sign said. Brunette. I was being subtle. Me subtle, yeah. I can do it every now and then. Every now and then.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends.
Fiends? Final Fantasy X?
But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Risusu, congrats.
This shouldn't take long.
I'll just say congrats for now.
Pet the bloody dog!
I will.
Nice try.
More. Oh my god! Fuck, that came in fast. I got that one though. Yeah, so Risusu's got a new job, a medical receptionist there. Nice. Yeah, congratulations. I know you were really not happy with your last place. So yeah, really good. Really good. Is that the interview you had not long ago that you told us about?
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Why has he got blue flame coming off him? He's on fire. Why are you on fire, son? What's this about? Why are you on fire? Why are you on fire? Don't worry about it. Okay. Well, seeing as we're talking about fire, congratulations, Risusu, on the new job. Let's have some fireworks for Risusu's, some celebratory fireworks for Risusu's new role. Get them pinging. Get them pinging. And then we can see anything. I just thought of something. There we go. Toggle. No, this is just a snack. This is a scritch from Man Night Chuckles. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Yeah, Electric Rich, if you want to spam it, you have to change the, you have to, like, alternate your upper and lower case, basically. Like, do a capital F, do a capital I, do a capital R, you know, you have to just throw a random capital in there, and you can override the spam filter. I've tried to disable it, but Twitch say no. Twitch say they don't like it. What's that? The Hand of Hyperion. Oh, it's one of those things. Yeah, okay. Scritch that doggo. Like that kind of capital? Athens? No.
The Midlands have been up to their old...
Atherian Storm. Speaking of Atheria, you see what I did there? That was a bit of a stretch. Atherian, welcome. How was your stream today? Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Estogo gets all the scritches. London fireworks. It's an Earth raid. Aetherian Stormwind, welcome in. This is Final Fantasy 16, and I'm James. I'm playing it. We'll just come down here while we do the raid celebration. Aetherian, how was your stream today? Second load of fireworks in like 2 minutes. Some good stuff. Some good stuff. Let's take a little respite. A little rest. Just to kind of find our feet. Just hit the final chapter of Cold Steel. A lot has gone down. Oh. Very good, very good. Are you playing any of this game, Aetherian? Have you played any 16? I'm curious. Or do you plan to, is the other question. Do you plan to? We gotta go see Mid. We gotta go see Mid.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest? From what I heard, you earned it.
Shouldn't you be minding your own business? Clive.
All right,
it's unreasonable.
Clive, you've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Mid. Have to wait for the PC release. Got ya. Got ya. Okay.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Oh, no. Let's not see how Jill's faring. We have new side quests. Wait, but it's in the same room. There's one there as well. Let's do this one first, then we'll do that one, and then we'll do that.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
She's not a very good manager, is she?
Been doing Mid's bidding, have you?
Ah, Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves?
The shelves? Oh.
Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgul. He must have found something. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodriguez.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know.
Damn right.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Oh, wrong button. Let's start with Rosaria. And then we'll do the other quest. Get these two out the way, nice and easy. Oh, we're here again.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. This might take a while. This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Yeah, okay, that's that done.
slavers don't even bother.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
Damn right we will.
Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Could have just pointed, yeah.
And Sid,
Chuckles is back. Are you home?
Don't thank me just yet.
I mean, yeah, you can literally see the carriage. You should just be like, there's the carriage. And just see it there.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Hello, folks. That wasn't too bad. Need to upgrade the Phoenix move. Yeah, I know. I know. You just want me to refund Ramu's points, don't you? You still want me to refund Ramu.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine.
Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Easy. Easy. Chuckles. So, I'm just gonna call out Chuckles has been out for beers tonight and didn't invite me. It's fine though. I'm alright. I'm alright about that. I'm alright about that. I didn't need to be invited. It's fine. It's okay.
Back.
Don't worry about it.
A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited.
I know, Brunette.
I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home
Welcome back,
safely.
Aetherian.
You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one
Photos
without
or it didn't
joins our
happen,
ranks.
Chuckles.
The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it.
You're having a real crisis at the moment, lady.
I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
F them. They're telling us to explain later on. Okay. Well, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me these things. I will find out. No hunts. I like the hunts. I like the hunts.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb. knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me?
If I had any other choice, she'd be fired.
For a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Oh dear. What do we get for that? Just oh no, we did get some crafting materials. Chuckles has been to a burger restaurant today. Look at that. Where was this, Chuckles? Where was this? That looks too good. And I see what you mean about the cheese. Like, that is just a significant amount of cheese. A ridiculous amount of cheese, you might say. Burger and beyond. Look like gravy. I want it now. I want it now. I want it now. No such thing. Oh. Silly me. Yeah, Chuckles is lactose intolerant, so too much of him.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
As to my footpaths as I walk the gold path, I would have perished alone in the desert, and not the curse breakers come to my aid, or that my life made its token serve them well.
All yours.
So what the hell is a direwolf Jess? What is a direwolf Jess? Increased combo damage, 5%. Nah.
All for ya.
People with brown sauce on a dead rat eater. Right, let's go see what this. Let's go see what's up with Torgal. Why does he turn blue? Open one near the office, so I don't need to go to Shoreditch anymore. Nice.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
Get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Woof.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
Now we can go downstairs.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
So what? What? What is this for? It's a little white mage doll here. See that? You built a workshop for Mid? Okay. Not for me, though. Not for me.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away and take a tour.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in
Give her a
circles.
break.
We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Alright, we waited too long. Crack on now. Still waiting. Still waiting.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Wow.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure.
Uncle.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
He's a good lad. I like him. He's probably going to die later. No one confirm or deny that. That's... Oh, hello. Meanwhile... Twin side.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations.
Oh, yes, quite. Yes.
Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Oh, no, that's not at all.
And we have many more mouths to feed.
Quite,
We
right,
shall
many
just
mouths.
have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Get all the gold we can, yes.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Oh, yes, quite.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Thank you for the raid beam, Mojo. Please, just one moment.
Were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would, of course, prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmeks to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
He does not like that answer.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
Wow. He is not pleased. Whoops.
May Gregor forgive you.
Oh, the impetuous.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Wow, wow, wow. Being Mojo.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
And YouTube folks, you would be bereft of enjoyment in life if you were not following Being Mojo on Twitch. So I strongly consider that you do that.
It's just one thing after another around here.
No hurry to play it right now. But yeah.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
I think Gav needs to change his pants.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Not worried about spoilers. Forget everything once I get around to it. Love playing the demo. The demo was really fun, actually. I really enjoyed the demo.
It is known
And I'm really
that
enjoying the game.
forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Ein Herja, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts.
You can grow new hands.
But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Just checking out my abilities. Seeing what the deal was.
Just outfitting her little workshop, I hear. With a little help.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Gav.
All right, Uncle.
Love Gav so much.
I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
Let's.
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
But like, I mean, I've been going back and forth all over here. Well, I suppose I'm not supposed. I've been doing side quests, so they don't count for travel time, do they? So, all right, let's do this. A vast arid sea of sand and stone that's been slowly consuming Western Dalmekia since time immemorial. So is he a party
I was a
member?
young
Can he
man
fight?
When last I walked this path.
He's got an axe.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Hello there.
Hello there, it's Claymore. Yo, Claymore, how's it going? Claymore Fenrir, the legend himself. Scottish warrior of legend. How are you doing?
That dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings
If you've just got back into streaming, Claymore, I highly... Oh, you're already playing this game. All right. I was about to say, I highly recommend this game. Highly recommend. Just beat it 2 days ago. Wow, you're way ahead of me then. Haven't beat it. Way ahead of where I am.
Years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me
Go away,
come with
Babs.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Dude. What a beat it 2. You need to step up. I'm in no rush. I'm quite enjoying taking my time with it. But I'm in no hurry whatsoever. Combat is more Devil May Cry than RPG Final Fantasy. It is, but I don't mind it. I really like this game. And I'm playing 2 other games. That's true, Laketta.
What do you think those soldiers?
I am doing 3 games at the moment.
Lord Cook.
Before the end of this fiscal year. And the end of the fiscal year
Good
is
old Dalamir
March
here.
next year.
Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
This is not a leisure cruise, Uncle. So worth it. Yeah, exactly, Claymore. Hmm.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stone here. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Heads up, incognito time.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Pal. Joshy! Joshy, what are you doing here?
Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front.
Come on, Jaybird, let's go.
I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
Jaybird, because he's a phoenix, right?
Understand.
Bird. And his name's Josh.
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
We could call him Fee-J. Fee-J, like PJ, but like because he's Phoenix, it's Fee, and then J for Joshua, Fee-J. Take your medicine, Fee-J. Rasusu is hard disagreeing with my nicknames.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead Skim, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Keep your voice down, you bearded
Let's
idiot.
get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
M-Zones, hello. I wasn't calling you a bearded idiot, just to be clear. That was a very strange time for you to come in.
Sorry.
Hey, Black Shuriken. Joshy Washy, are you going to come help us?
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Oh, everyone's taken off. They're reading the room. I like him.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
Fucking hell.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Die. That was satisfying.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Fee Jizzle.
Now's our chance.
Someone get him a Rennie's.
Your
He's
Grace?
got some heartburn.
I'm fine.
Bit of Gaviscon action. Sort him out.
Hey, Sir Dale Ventus. Oh. It's got heartburn too. You're sharing Pete Jizzle's heartburn.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
So there, I found the Vicky one to be more amusing, so I just left. I always leave it as Vicky now. I always leave it as Vicky. Okay. Why won't you talk to him? Why won't you talk to him? He's feeling very sad.
We didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Rawless said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
I can't remember if I did this or not. So just in case I didn't, because you can never pet the dog too much. This is from Laketta.
When did you get so big?
Oh, yeah.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Does Reyes not pet the pup? Any idea why the pup got powers last time? We looked into some historical stuff, and apparently there was a wolf of legend called Fenrir, who, when hanging around with the dominant of Shiva, had its latent powers awakened, and we think the same thing has happened here.
And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery.
International woman of mystery?
We know naught
Ruby,
of her but
baby.
her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Delamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Are you looking for something in particular? An excellent choice. My thanks. Go with Gilbert.
Gilbert?
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde.
Hasn't it been like 18 years or something like that?
Region, and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamel's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Pet the bloody dog!
You wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Delamel, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
From Chuckles. From one Chuckles to another. And one from Rasusu, just cause. Because you can never pet the dog too many times.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Delamel. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
Night, Chuckles.
Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Delamel. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Furda.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furda knows.
Wait, incense! Wax candles!
Excuse me. Are you Furda?
How did we know this?
Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so.
How do we know that was the right person?
You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Delamel? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
We're gonna get
We can
attacked.
trust him.
Only as far as I think.
We're gonna get attacked.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Burn! Hey, Keen. Thank you for the luck.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Take a sniff, have a taste.
Once you go flat, what?
The finest fabric!
Is this the place?
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I am the Cid.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I too have nothing.
Enough with your
I'm not in
damn
the
riddles.
business of
Open the
helping
gate.
Every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
Why you?
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
I like
we
that
might
man.
as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
Greybeard.
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
We'll probably get it done quicker without him anyway. He's a bit of a liability sometimes.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
No less than 8 hands, weight pommel, briar clam inlay, serrated edge, suited for cutting bone. Ooh. Sounds like a horrific sword.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Hmm.
Live eaten dark, fresh from the grill. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
Where?
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
And softness, the most fragrant herbs and
The finest fabrics!
Should we be going to the inn? Hello, the penguin!
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you.
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh, it's Neon. Hello, Neon. All on your best behaviour now. Stop saying things about him. Shall Risusu, shall we what do you reckon? Should we do that redeem one more time so Neon can see? Do you reckon?
Let me treat you.
Yes.
I need to drink.
See, the problem, I don't know if it will mute my gameplay. This is the problem. I don't know if the song will be copyright protected. It probably is.
Why is the tavern shut?
Okay. The yeet got you. No, Galax, you're in there too. You're in there too, Galax. But I just haven't got to your point yet. I haven't got to your point in there yet. Wait, no, have I? I thought it did come up. I'm sure Galax, actually, Galax's bit was in there. I'm fairly sure it was.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
Yeah, it did. It is in there. It is in there.
Yes, they're quite sort of. Did you see
Yeah, we do see Galax. Yeah, Galax's one is in there. Yeah. Yeah, because that's the one I had to make. I made the one where I'm all around the outside of the screen for Galax's one. Hello, where's... Oh, I was supposed to go up the stairs, wasn't I? No, I did go... did I do that already? Uncle, where are you? Uncle? Oh, here we go.
Huh?
3 monitors, still missed it.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Uncle, what are you doing, Uncle?
care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
Preening popinjay.
It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Neon, we heard that we heard you finished. You finally finished. You managed to finish at last. You finished.
Fucking men of the wrong.
I need to. I want to go back to your VODs. Are you planning to put your series on YouTube? I think I've asked you this before, but I don't know if I heard an answer or not. Are you planning to put your series on YouTube? Because I want to go back and watch your playthrough once I'm a little bit more further on. Why can't I? I need to get over there. How do I get over there? Aha, there's a bridge there. Okay, we have to go that way. You got 3 videos up already? Why have I not seen them? They haven't come up on my recommended.
Lights and buds!
Do you think they'll be back soon?
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the
Oh, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Wait, hello? Oh yeah, there it is. You do. You do in fact have. Just in case people didn't know, Neon has his playthrough starting to come up on YouTube now. So I'll give you some watch time on these, Neon. I'll give you a bit of watch time. Need convincing to watch. Palu, if you watch Neon play Final Fantasy 16, I will give you a silverfish. I don't like that deal. Be great as long as I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch
take
it.
From here.
No, not like the bug. Like the little tiny silver fish. Penguins love them.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Whoa, there's loads.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Hello.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Hey-yo!
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up. It's over.
Oh my god, he just stomped on his face. What? Sorry, bub. I like how you just destroy sometimes in this game.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Some time later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Greybeard.
Yeah.
Here, wear this.
People like giving me clothes to wear.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Oh, aye. Is that about you in particular, Greybeard? What the fuck? What did you do to Hedwig?
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
What did he do to Hedwig?
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, we have side quests coming up. 2 of them.
I've never even forged a butter knife. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Yes.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
But I am also known as
I'm
the
Saba,
Cid.
Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before.
What
And
sort
then
of
there's this
blacksmith
little
are
riddle
you?
to keep in mind, the spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Yes, they're quite sought after. Lord Kupka has several similar pieces in his collection.
Flesher.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't think we've learned anything particularly useful there.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
You can't take a day off to save your business. You lazy man. Lazy, lazy man. I'll do it for you.
Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison.
Think you'd do more about it then, wouldn't you?
My life is at stake.
Hanging lanterns!
Ah, they've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Well, I can already see the bombs dancing in the water over there. Which is exactly what I thought would be what we'd find.
Fucking men of the wrong.
I need to drink. You're going to drink my pockets.
So, you use
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the
My carpet. It would make us fine.
Maybe the trader.
Lights and pots!
Sweet incense!
Ah, the person next to the trader.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
That's a fine moustache.
Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So far, we've learned it needs to be...
A carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Ether spill?
I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Alright, let's go deal with these bombs.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Oh, I've got to go all the way down there. Ah, the effort. Oh, God. I'm going to have to go all the way down here. Okay.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
Oh, my controller just died. Charger? Where are you? There you are. That was sudden. It didn't even like that was the first warning it gave me. It was like low on battery. It was just like, you're low on battery. Oh no, never mind, we're dead. Don't worry about it. Happens to you all the time. Oh, did it warn me earlier? Was I just distracted with other stuff? Connect. Hello, reconnect. Here we go. You charging? Yes. I don't remember it telling me yesterday.
What the hell are those things?
I don't remember it telling me at all, to be honest, but there we are. Meow, meow. I am the speediest of them all. I run like a da 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 da. I couldn't think of more words. That could have been a great song if I was cleverer.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Don't mind me. Oh, fucky. That hit harder than I expected.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
You get 2.5 streams out of one controller. That's why you have 3, just in case. Well, I normally put it on. I've got a dock that I put it into charge, but I did forget to do that yesterday, so that could be why.
So, how'd it go?
Hard and sharp.
Learn
That's what you
anything
want.
useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Uber wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is gonna be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
My carpets have
The most fragrant.
This is Networking Simulator. Hey Frank, thanks for the lurk.
Made from the stoutest. There he is. The man. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
It was exactly what I expected.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Lights and pots!
I'm gonna finish this this side quest and then probably finish it there, Rasusi.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
This knife quest. Helps if I'm on the right island, though. Ah, I can't whistle in my sore throat.
Faster!
Never mind. Maybe it's because I've got this pastel in my mouth as well. Don't mind me. Here I am, bitches! Quare.
Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me.
Oh, what now?
But...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Cubby. You're not deciding what you want to do again. You're in and out, aren't you? Silly kitty. Right, let's see. Oh, all the way down on the other side of the... place them. Aye, Cubby. Pet the bloody dog! Oh, yeah, okay.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
After it.
Little snack first, just to warm them up. Little jump. And then a Rasusu scritch. Or a Ruskritchu.
True, what I'm hearing.
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
I ran into a wall.
Lights and pots! Hanging lanterns! Keep the doctors.
Well,
Let it slide since I pet
We should
Torgal.
get going soon.
Is that the key?
Biggest fan.
Ah, thanks for being my biggest fan, Cobra Bubbles. Is that the key? That I just scritch the dog, then anything goes? Surprised there wasn't a fight here. Some things, okay. What about J Fizzle?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
A snack from J Fizzle. That still doesn't work. Fizzle, because he's a phoenix. He fizzles. It's hot.
Just look at the... Made from the stoutest stoneman.
Needed to
The
a silken
juiciest meat
soft-
from Green's Field.
Yes, they're
My
quite
carpets have pride of placing.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
3.
You are one of the good ones, you know that.
Yep.
You and that
I'm the
Merchant
Cid.
both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
I am the Cid. Doesn't look that good.
That'll do, I reckon.
Looks a bit shit.
A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable, but only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
Looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Better be. It better be. All right then. Toggle. Toggle. Over here, boy. A scritch from me. A scritch from me. That was weird. Best pupper indeed. It's been chill, this one. Quite relaxed. We didn't have one of our usual super epic moments, though we did take out that flan at the start, so I was pretty happy about that. Let's say thanks to a bunch of people. Bow. I said bow. There we go. CDJ, thank you for the follow today. We had bits today from Manlag Chuckles. We had raids from Ethereum Stormwind, from Being Mojo, and from Reyes, all legends that you should be following. Mods, thank you for your modding duties this day. Vips, thank you for your vipping duties this day. And chatters, thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting with us today. That is it from Final Fantasy XVI this week. It'll be back on Monday. Those of you watching on YouTube, that means you have to wait a few days for the next episode, but fret not, for you can join the stream live at twitch.tv/JamesLee85, and then you can see it live yourself. Just come join live and see the other games that we're playing at the moment as well. But for this one, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to hit the sub button, and most importantly, don't forget to see me later. Bye bye for now.